Okay, first of all, thank you very much for taking your time to do this interview. John Feldmann is not being paid for this, he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart because he is a dedicated animal rights activist.
Not getting paid?
Not getting paid, sorry mate. Carl. For the animals, come on vegan man. Come on, good man, there we go. The animals got it. Okay, first of all, what got you involved in animal rights?
There's a lot of things, you know. I mean, I got involved maybe, I guess about 25 years ago now. I got involved when the drift nets were catching the dolphins, killing all the dolphins, you know, and I did a bunch of protesting, a few kind of benefit shows with my old band, and then the movie Babe really turned me on to veganism because I just, you know, I mean, it was just for some reason that is what made it click. My sister's been vegan since she was 15, so most of my life, and I didn't get it when she got it.
Yeah.
But I saw this movie and I realized they could train a pig just like they could train a dog. So, you know, why do I pet the dog and eat the pig? You know, it just didn't make sense anymore to me. So, you know, I just started doing the research online and finding all this great food I can eat. You know.
Yeah. No worries. Okay. How long have you been vegan?
Been vegan for 8 years now. And, yeah, I mean, I was veggie for about 2 years before that, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was progressive for me.
Yeah,
It's like pigs and then cows and then chickens and then fish and then milk and cheese and eggs.
No worries. Okay. What motto or saying do you live by?
I don't know. I mean, I'm true to myself. I mean, I guess that's all I know is I know what's right in my heart because people are always. I mean, no matter what in my life. I mean, people try and say, well, hey, you can't stage dive at this show because it's kids, or you can't invite kids on stage, or you know, you should eat meat because you know you're gonna, you know, wither away and become nothing if you don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that people tell me, like they think they know what's best for me.
Yeah.
I know in my heart what's right for me, and you know, I mean, a lot of people hate me because of it, you know, because I stand by what I believe, you know, and it's like, you know, a couple of the guys in the band, they get sick of hearing the vegan activism all the time, because that's what I talk about most of the time, vegan outreach and, you know, animal liberation and stuff like that, and but that's what I believe is what's in my heart, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Have you done many animal rescues?
I've done probably 4 or 5 animal rescues. You know, I mean, I wish it was easier.
Yeah.
I wish it was more of a. I mean, I wish I didn't have to face in the States, face jail time, face getting my passport revoked. I mean, that's the thing, that if I, you know, I mean, I support the Animal Liberation Front because, you know, I'm into complete animal liberation. I want to see every animal get rescued from every fur farm and every factory farm on the planet. I don't want any animal to suffer, you know, but it has to be baby steps because I can't just go out there and release all these animals because, you know, then I'm in jail, and then what good am I? What kind of activist am I? You know, and you know, it's a tough thing. But I think what I do with playing shows and doing vegan outreach and talking to kids after shows and just kind of like educating is kind of what I do, because, you know, I've been a musician since I was, you know, 12.
Oh, okay.
So I figured this is kind of my way to get my outreach.
Definitely. When you first became vegetarian or vegan, were you ridiculed by those who had different opinions?
You know, one of my this really kind of legend, hardcore superstar guy, Ray Capo, that I've become really good friends with over the last probably 8 or 9 years. I mean, he would tell me stories about, you know, the hardcore movement in the early 80s, you know, when his band Youth of Today were just starting out, you know, they were, you know, the hardcore scene was sort of like in its, you know, infancy. And he went vegetarian. You know, the day he went vegetarian, you know, he told the crowd, he said, you know, if you're really going to be straight edge, you can't put any chemicals or any poison in your body. You know, and meat's filled with antibiotics and, you know, growth hormones and stuff. So you can't say you're straight edge if you eat meat. And he says it split the movement right in half. And he told me stories of he'd go to shows and his band would just, you know, people would put bologna all over his band and they'd throw fucking hot dogs at him during the shows, and they hassled the fuck out of him. And I hear that and I go, you know what, man, that is fucking true, you know, because, I mean, you know, kids, you know, once in a while kids will come and want to debate me and say, well, you know, I'm an environmentalist, but I eat meat, and I'll say, well, how can you truly be an environmentalist?
Yeah,
you know, I mean, factory farms are the biggest, you know, polluters on the planet.
Yeah.
How can you truly be that? And they'll be like, you know, fuck you, and they'll want to like get in some debate. And then sometimes I remember this one kid was fucking so aggro in my face, it's just like fuck PETA and fuck you and all this shit. I'm like, right now, let's fucking arm wrestle. You think I'm weak because I'm a vegan? Are you fucking kidding me? Right now, let's go. And he was like a 12-year-old kid. I mean, he was like fucking. So once in a while, I lose my temper, but I mean, number one, for the most part, he is. For the most part, it's like mellow, and people respect that I have, you know, my beliefs, and most kids are uneducated. They don't know.
Yeah,
They just don't know.
definitely. Because I was until your influence spread onto me. Okay, what other Goldfinger band members are vegetarian or vegan?
Brian's a vegan. You know, I guess he's been vegan for probably 5 years now, and he does a lot of protests with me. He's yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Okay, what do you have to say to all of those individuals out there who find animal cruelty amusing and individuals who work in slaughterhouses?
Well, I mean, people that actually work in the slaughterhouses, I mean, these are people that they literally cannot work anywhere else.
Yeah, because I've found that when I've talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, most people that work at slaughterhouses don't want to work there.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's definitely the job with the highest turnover. I mean, people do it, and you know, they know what they're doing is wrong for the most part. I mean, there's some idiots that are just fucking drunk and beat their wives and stuff, because they always say, I mean, every single serial killer started with animals. Every single one. When they've done, you know, psychological profiles on them, they always start torturing animals first, and then they torture humans next. You know, so they always do. And I mean, really, when people like kind of just want to like fuck around and say, oh, like when we're doing a protest at KFC and they want to eat KFC in front of me and just hassle me, it's like there's too many fucking people that I can talk to for me to waste my breath talking with someone who just wants to be ignorant. You know, because ignorance is bliss, and I get it. You know, I was in that state for a long time, so I try and move on to the people that are open-minded.
Yep. Okay, and finally, what's your message that you'd like to say to all of the animal rights activists in both Melbourne and Australia?
I don't know, for me, you know, the thing that really gets me motivated the most is when I watch the video footage. I mean, I just saw the China fur farm footage that they got 3 months ago. And, you know, everyone says, oh, it's so hard to watch. It is. It's hard to watch dogs being skinned alive, no anesthesia, and screaming for their lives. It's fucking hard to watch it, but it's harder to be those dogs.
Yeah.
You know, I can't ask those dogs to do that with their bodies, what I can do with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I have to do it. I have to watch it, and that gets me motivated more than anything else.
Yeah.
You know, I watch that and I go, when I'm out there and someone wants to fucking throw a chicken bone at me or say, fuck you, don't go get a job, or whatever they want to hassle me, I go, you know what, I'm out here because I'm here to speak for the voiceless, you know?
Yeah.